E é isso aí mesmo que você está vendo aí no título. Bom, MIBR ganhou aí e está classificada para as finais. Um jogo assim bem fácil para MIBR. MIBR versus North foram uma Best of 3, né? Best of 3, né? No caso, foi com os seguintes mapas: Train, Inferno e Dust 2, mano. E mano, MIBR, assim, cara, com certeza foi muito fácil. O primeiro mapa levou 16-2, né? Fazendo 13 rounds no primeiro half e 3 no segundo half. E na Inferno eles perderam de 8-16. Porém, eu tô achando que para guardar algumas táticas para a final, que será amanhã contra a Austrália às 19 horas. E na Dust eles não perdoaram, mano. 16-9, tendo um TR muito bom, fazendo 12 rounds. Porém, o CT ainda teve um pouquinho de dificuldade, mas conseguiu levar fazendo 4 rounds. Bom, lembrando que se a MBR ganhar esse campeonato, eles vão voltar pro rank, pro top 5 no caso, né? Porque eles caíram pro top 6, se não me engano, a Mouse Sports passou, né? E lembrando que o ganhador desse campeonato levará 250 mil dólares, não é reais, tá? É dólares, mano. Então é muita coisa aí, né? E como eu disse, né, vamos estar subindo no ranking de novo. Bom, agora eu vou falar de estatística dos players, né? Bom, o Coldzera em primeiro lugar, né? Com 56/36, somando a soma dos 3 mapas, ficou mais 20, 81 de ADR, né? E o rating foi 1.32, um rating muito bom aí, né? Já o Steel e 2K, velho, ficou mais 12, 53/41, jogou muito os 3 mapas, né? Os 3, até o Inferno, que a MBR foi mal, jogou bem também. Fallen ficou com 41/38, o Fer 37/43, porém jogou muito na Train, né? Jogou muito em todos os mapas, na verdade, né? Na Inferno deu aquela caída, mas jogou bem nos 3 mapas, de qualquer jeito. O Taric, né, ele não tá numa boa fase, porém, ele até que jogou bem, 37/48, tá com 0.85 de rate, né? Não tá tão mal assim, tá ligado? Então é isso, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Antes de acabar aqui, eu vou falar pra vocês estar passando aqui no grupo do WhatsApp aqui, que uns caras aí criaram da MBR. Ficou muito maneiro, velho. Entre aqui, tá ligado? A galera é maneira, conversa toda hora, tá ligado? E, mano, geral aqui fica zoando, é muito maneiro. Então, entre aí, o link tá na descrição, beleza? Passei o jogo inteiro no WhatsApp zoando toda hora, velho, tá ligado? Foi maneiro. E, mano, não esquece de se inscrever, deixar um like, tá ligado? E eu vou deixar agora o finalzinho do vídeo, do jogo aí pra você estar vendo, né? Quem não viu ainda, tá vendo aí o finalzinho do jogo. E amanhã toma aí, né, na final. E vamos lá atrás desse 250 mil e voltar pro top 5. Falou!
Scary thing is that if MIBR win one round, 2 away from winning it, and just in one more round they've secured at the very least in overtime. And there's so many rounds to go for North. It's just very precarious. So much pressure added. But we have to say, you know, North, when they played against NRG, were in similar positions more than once, and they managed to grind it back, showing that they had a very good mentality in positions of massive disadvantage and pressure. And there we go. Clean round for North.
7 rounds deficits. That's what North are facing. Looks a lot better now. They've strung 3 rounds together, but this is where the game really begins. The second half, MIBR defending, but taking the initial angles pretty much wherever they want them. Is Cadian up to the test of Fallen? Well, Stewie 2K taken out is a good start. That leaves only third towards the B-bomb site. Meanwhile, North will take A with a number of flashes. They basically did a dry run of this with AZ in the previous round on Eco. Fallen taking Gade out, but it's a 4 versus 3 very early on. And North have got a player on short as well. They're eliminating all these players. There's nowhere to hide for MIBR. This is a fantastic start for North.
Boom, there it is. Beautiful stuff. So fast, so dynamic. Right, I mean, you could see MIBR, that first kill on Stewie already disrupted things, and then the fast pick coming in towards the long position, that had MIBR on one leg, wobbling around, and here it is, AZ just bulldozing them.
Race car.
Really nice stuff there, and I love the fast pace on Dust 2. It's so fun to watch. Cadian, you wondered if he had 3 for 3 there. He went this time, but oh, the double nades.
Oh, no.
That is not bad. That's the gun to be collected as well. They can pick that up safely behind the door.
All right then, but look at the response from North. Okay, they've invested players towards long. Let's charge up the short position, use the range, use the flashbangs, eliminate them as quick as possible. coldzera missing the spray, and most of the threat has been taken out. Tarek doesn't have the angles for the scout. He can go towards long. The scout at this point is throwaway because they will be at max loss bonus next round and they could buy AWPs and such, I think. He's got no Kevlar either. Don't need to really take those angles. They've all been tagged now by the scout. And Stewie's making his way towards the site. He doesn't have a kit, but like this could be worse than it needs to. Stewie has little to lose in this round with the Kevlar. Makes his way over. It is the worst possible bomb plant as well, but they can make this very expensive now. Cadian holding the angle, and Stewie may just hold on to his Kevlar, so he has a cheaper buy in the round to come.
Found himself the M4 as well. Very good from Stewie, but you can see just quite how momentum-based Dust 2 can be. That T side, you can really dictate the pace, and it's difficult for the CTs because they have to be so reactive. And one of the problems for the CTs as well is, again, that the rotations are very long. And so you can really abuse that when you're playing that T side. So, you know, MIBR, they can't take this lead for granted. And, you know, of course, the anchor's there to remind them of that. And they're more than experienced enough to know that too. And Fallen, he can buy an AWP, Kevlar, nades. So here we go. There we go. The applause, I like it.
All right, 5 rounds. All of a sudden, this has become a lot more achievable, but can North expect such abrupt success like they had, picking Stewie through the doors, through the smoke, the take off long, the quick take on short? That was pretty much a perfect round for them. And every round isn't going to be like that. So if you're a North fan, I would still have some concern. Pop flash being held towards B in case of a fast play. Now, the bomb is outside B tunnels at the moment. Seems like North maybe wanted a cheapo take-off long if they could get it to pull players towards A. But there are 3 towards A at present for playing close to B with an off angle near the scaffold towards those, towards that middle doors peak. Minute 20 for North. No one challenging them for the short peak. You can see AZ up here on short. Starting to move away. No one in CT spawn, so they can't hear this rotation, MIBR. This will be a surprise, but it seems coldzera is starting to wonder.
Very quiet all of a sudden. That's a timely resmoke, isn't it? You don't like to see that if you're North, but of course, if you are going to invest like this, you can always go through it. And sometimes that can be surprising for the CT side, can work to your benefit. And look at Cadian go. He's closing the distance on middle now as well. Looking to go for the B split smoke, it would appear. And that will slow down the rotation. There it is. Now that should trigger the push coming in from North into that B bomb site as the smoke in the tunnels will dissipate. coldzera will try to play above the box there. This is so eerily quiet here. Stewie still holding position. And in they go. Nades first. Stewie, how many can he get? They are lining up, but he gets nothing. That is a huge problem. Fur tries to push the window, but they're surely looking for this. No one's firing at him just yet. He's still got 100 HP. Nades coming in, and they've got to get a bomb down. This pressure is proving very problematic, but it looks like they might be okay.
Just in time. There's no molly to stop this plant for MIBR. They've exhausted the utility, it seems, North, and now it seems that MIBR are going for the save. I was wondering about this setup because after the early stages, there was no presence from North shown towards short, no, towards long. They weren't really trying to take anything, so we did wonder how clear it was that B was likely the intentions of North, but it's so quiet from them. They barge in, they win the duels most importantly, and that gap continues to get smaller and smaller, Dan.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, it's one of those things where even if you have a pretty good read as to what's going on, it can be so risky on Dust 2 to get caught out of position on the CT side that if maybe you're wrong, you can just lose the round. So you have to rely on your players anchoring the bomb sites to do enough damage to enable a retake to be a possibility in some cases when you're just not sure enough. And that will bring North to 9 rounds. And we saw great success from MIBR when they went for those B plays. And now North are doing a lot of this, similar things to what MIBR were finding success with, but the double ops are coming in again. MIBR are surely going to get around here.
An extra buy thanks to the save of MIBR. A flashbang to allow Valde to peek, but doesn't want to over-challenge, showing some presence, keeping them entertained. In the meantime, North are charging up the short position. Again, they don't have anybody to have the audio cues here, but they do have Fallen with AWP for maybe 1 second because AZ rips his damn face off. CONTATO's got to be very, very careful as well. He will pick off AZ. The bomb hasn't fallen to the low ground, and they continue to make their way, planting for short, which they still have possession of. Valde misses the duel, though, with Fer and CT spawn.
Now it's down to the clutch. Gade is alone. 1 versus 4. The bomb is down. This is definitely doable. Throwing the smoke. He's got 2 players coming from CT spawn. He's sandwiched. Surely no way out of this situation. And indeed, he'll be taken out. And it's just so very difficult. What a clutch couple kills coming in from Cole. That was, the pressure on him to hold his ground, to get the kills. You have to do it in certain spots. You can't run away. You've got to thin those numbers. And North finally concede around. But they have so much money in the bank here. It won't be an issue to rebuy.
Indeed, they will have a full buy after that loss. However, MIBR need 2 rounds to make it to the final. It's that simple, and that's what Yanko will be telling the team now. We are 2 rounds away. We are only 2 rounds away from the finals. These are our finals. Those are our seats. Also, I love Brazilian barbecue. I'm going to clap. The crowd are going to clap with me. Wait for it. You probably can't hear it because of the headphones, but it's going to be awesome. That's my translation anyway. I don't know what you think, Dan.
Seems pretty good.
Where's the clap? Where's the clap? Come on. All right, I'll do it. There we go. Hey! Thank you, Yanko. The slow roll. All right then, 2 sniper rifles for MIBR continue. North. Their margin for error is getting smaller and smaller. And they are looking to have a big investment towards long. 4 players there, but they won't go for the initial rush. So maybe we will see the smoke grenade on the corner, the flashbangs. There is a smoke being lined up, a preemptive Molotov from MIBR, and now they see the intentions because the smoke has already gone. And that's a wrap. A smoke into the molly from MIBR. The timing was perfect for them. Absolutely ruined the intentions of North.
I love this as well because North have had so many aggressive rounds towards A. They also have a lurker in Valde in the upper dark position. And again, they've conditioned MIBR to be very fearful of very fast plays towards long or towards short with, trying to fake out long. And Valde can catch a push an upper dark if MIBR were to go for that push, if they were to overplay their hand. And speaking of which, surely that should have been a frag.
You've got to land that shot.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling absolutely gutted. And here comes the rotation back to B.
Have a look at the utility for North. They only had 2 smoke grenades left. They couldn't even re-smoke the corner because they couldn't afford it. They wouldn't have the smokes for the cross. Now they've only got 1. We've got the shoulder peeking, and Stewie takes that one for free. MIBR can taste match point now. Smoking off the front of the tunnel. North have been thwarted again. They could lose everything running through this smoke. There are 40 seconds on the clock. They don't really have great control of anything. All they have is the numbers, which they've abused time and time again on their T side so far in this tournament. 3 players outside the B bomb site. Kiabi's got to find the kill. Fallen hiding in the smoke. He escapes to 20 HP. You can't let Fallen live.
And how do you deal with Stewie? He's another huge issue here. He's just sitting there posted up with the AWP. Hits another flick. That's Cadian down. He was the AWP that was supposed to deal with Stewie. And Stewie's got free reign, full vision. And a round for MIBR. They look so comfortable there. And you got to hand it to Stewie. He went aggressive on a very aggressive angle with the AWP. And there was a double peek from Gade. I think Gade saw him as well after the first peek. Here, that's the first shoulder peek. Maybe he didn't, I'm not sure. But Gade, after losing his life there, it was just too easy for Stewie. And there was no forward smoke to really deny Stewie vision. And he's going to have those frags all day.
Match point, MIBR. Ruin the timing of North towards A, ruin the timing of North towards B. Now they must win 6 rounds in a row, North. Again, they've got 4 players towards that A bomb site. But look at a deeper Molotov from Fallen. The flashbang from Long, completely blind, but he will get a frag. 2 more players towards A, but North have done the first job. 4v4, they have Long. Now the question is, what else will they do? Fer and Valde around the smoke, around these double doors. Do North go for a play or a take of the short position? COLD0's got space, that Molotov won't hurt him. Now Tarek could flash for him, but they don't realize how bad their molly was. That's cost them another player and more information for MIBR.
Even Scopes giving an audio cue, but they didn't hear it. Valde! Oh, it's so close! Fer takes him out. That was a huge frag. AZ up on the bomb site there with a defensive Molotov to block off short to enable the plant. He's got to be so careful to push on the smoke. Tarek finds Gate. Now AZ has to go back through the smoke. He's got an AWP now, and that's going to be that. MIBR 16-9 in the best of 3, all 3 maps, but MIBR will be facing Astralis in the grand finals of ECS Season 6 here live in Texas.